I was saying, tonight's class is somatic inspired, and the difference between a somatic inspired class and your average linear class is, again, the movements aren't linear. There's so much space for playing. Feel free to even move off your mat if you want to play a little bit as well. Explore all different dimensions of the space around you. And in a way, rather than throwing our arms or trying to extend into places that we know the pose often lands in, we're exploring this more of an unfolding of our arms, this unfurling, and then a furling back in, and this fluid movement through space, and this connected movement, like how when you move one way, everything else is affected, and how that goes. It's a bit slower. Movement is more intentional, and so it's playful, and it's less do as I do. It's more feel into your own practice. I'll kind of guide us. I will be guiding us, but the way that you get there, I'd like to be playful for you, being of course mindful for your own body. So we are going to do quite a lot on our back to start with to really anchor in. So I'd like to invite you to lay on your back. Legs can be long or bent. Just before I started the video, everyone here in the room, we've done a beautiful check-in. So in a way, there's kind of been intentions set in their own way. So if you're watching the video, now's a really nice time to feel into your own intention and check in. How are you right now? How have you landed? How have you arrived? What's going on for you? And allow that space so that how you've landed and how you are within practice can kind of meet. There's a space, a meeting point. Scanning through the body. Just take a general scan from your bottom of your feet, up through the feet and the ankles, the lower legs and the upper legs, and notice how they're laying, how they've landed, whether one feels turned in and the other feels turned out. Do they feel the same or different? Notice your hips, the tops of your femurs, your ilium and pelvis, sacrum. Feel the lower belly and the lower back. Your solar plexus, the chest, the back of the chest, the front of the chest, backs of your shoulders, down the arms, all the way down into your hands, fingers. And again, notice how it's landed, how it's laying. Feeling maybe even the energy flow as your awareness becomes more present in the body. Notice now back to the shoulders and the neck and the throat. Back of your neck and then the base of your cranium. Scanning to see if is there any tension, any tender points, any places of a lot of discomfort right now. What about your face? Do you feel like there's a frown, or is your forehead feeling quite smooth? Is there pressure behind the eyes, or do they feel quite rested or even a little tired? Feeling in your whole being. Notice the emotions that you're holding right now, whether you feel quite clear, or if you're holding sadness or grief or anger or joy, whatever you're holding, let's acknowledge it equally. As you feel your body connected to the points on the floor, notice your breath as well. Then next time we breathe in, we're going to just, with our mind, breathe in gently through the left nostril only. And breathe out equally through both. Letting the breath release from your body. And this time you'll breathe in through your right only. And then equally through both out. In through left. Out through both. In through right. Out through both. In through left. Out through both. In through right. Out through both. Just a few more cycles on your own. Once you've finished breathing in through the right and out through the both, bring your awareness back to the here and the now. Breathe equally. And let's slowly bend our knees. Let's create a little rhythmic rocking. Let the body be heavy on the floor. Nothing's actually sliding on the carpet, but you're utilizing a little push from your feet to create this vertical rocking. The rocking happens between the inside of the skin and the fascia. If you just feel like rolling your head a little bit as you're doing your rocking, just sense into different tension points in the neck and head. Good, and take a pause now. That'll be your integration. Let's take the left knee and bring it into the belly and let your right leg extend long. Take a gentle breath and let your right leg float up off the floor. Hug and squeeze everything into that bone in your upper thigh on the right side. And the right leg's only lifted a tiny bit off the floor, just like an inch off the floor. And then let it down. Keep hold of the left, but let all the effort go of the right. Inhale, let the right leg float up again. Hug and squeeze. And lower and release. One more time. Inhale, raise, float up, hug and squeeze. And let go. And slowly, somatically slide this right leg gently all the way up and grab hold of the right knee. Slide your left leg down. Inhale here now, let the left leg float an inch off the floor. Hug and squeeze the muscles to the bone on that side. And let it down. Left leg floating up, hug and squeeze. And lower down. Left leg float, hug and squeeze. And let it down. Slowly bend both knees now. Place the feet in front of the bottom. We're going to take pelvic clocks. So it's kind of like taking our pelvis around a clock. We'll start with 6 o'clock and 12. So on the inhalation, I want you to take your the two front hip bones and roll them forward. Feel the bottom of your tailbone push down into the floor as the pelvis rolls forward, and feel the lower back lift off the floor. So it's your pubic bone points down to 6 o'clock. And then exhale, scoop your tailbone under and feel the pubic bone now point up to 12 o'clock. And again, inhale, roll the pelvis forward, 6 o'clock. Exhale, scoop tailbone under, 12 o'clock. Continue with this just a few times. Inhaling is to 6. Exhaling is to 12. Intentional movement. Notice how the rest of the body actually has subtle movements to follow on from this movement. Good. Now we're at a 9 and 3 o'clock. So rest the pelvis to neutral. Push the sole of your right foot, push it down into the floor, and you're going to feel your right buttocks just kind of lift off the floor a little bit. That's 9 o'clock. Release down. Now push your left foot down. You'll feel the left hip lift a little. Lower down. Pendulate now between 9 and 3. Push the right foot down, 9 o'clock. Lower down. Push the left foot down. 3 o'clock. Lower down. Slowly, slowly explore this. Good. When you finish on 3, pause again, and we're going to combine it and create a circle around the clock. So I'd like you to start at 6 o'clock and then slowly go to 9 and then up to 12 and then to 3 and then to 6. Creating a clockwise circle. Let the rest of your body just kind of roll with it. So everything feels loose and light. Beautiful. Beautiful. Pausing, and we'll go the other way. Reverse this now. Might take a little bit to get synchronized. Sometimes we have a different movement pattern on one side to the next. Let your neck be loose as well. You might feel a little bit of movement ripple right up through your spine. Let your neck just kind of come with it. Somatically connected. Beautiful. Take a pause now. Bring your arms down beside your body. Just notice this rest, notice the body. We're going to take a beads on a necklace, which is essentially a very slow bridge. So inhale, first of all, you're going to roll your pelvis forward to 6 o'clock like we did. And then as you exhale, scoop the tailbone under, roll the pelvis to 12 o'clock, and then feel your tailbone curl under. Slowly, one vertebra at a time, push your heels down, lift your hips, and then one spine vertebra at a time, all the way up into a bridge. The palms are down, arms down beside you. And then slowly lower down from the upper vertebra to the next, working your way down, sequentially down. And then as you land, continue on to roll your pelvis forward again into 6 o'clock. And then on the exhalation, scoop under to 12 o'clock and slowly rise again. Beads on the necklace to bridge. It's very slow, one vertebra at a time. One more cycle. We're just doing short little tiny mini sequences. We won't land too long there because we'll start our more movement flow soon. This is a beautiful way to really ground into your being. Once you've finished that, just take a little more rhythmic rocking to integrate. Again, creating that push, head to toe rock. Beautiful. Reach your arms and take a pendiculating stretch. Big breath in. Maybe lift the hips if it feels right. And then land your body down. So now take your left leg and cross it over top of the right, a complete leg cross, like a thigh on thigh. So knees are bent, feet in front of the floor, and cross your whole thigh over. So it's not a figure four, it's a natural cross. Take your right arm out beside your right shoulder, just like at a 90-degree angle. And what we're going to do is let both knees drop to the left and turn your head to the right as you slide your right arm up above your ear on the carpet. Knees to the left, right arm stretches above your ear on the carpet. And then exhale, bring it all back in the center. This is a somatic twist. Do that again, same side, left side knees, head turns right, sliding that right arm above your head on the carpet, and the foot stays on the floor. Exhale, return it, that right foot stays on the floor. Inhale, knees go left, head turns right. Exhale back. One more, knees go left, head turns right. Exhale back. Bring that right arm down beside your body, take the left leg off the right. Cross now the right leg on top of the left. Left arm at shoulder height. And now this time, the knees go to the right, the head turns to the left. Exhale, return. Knees go right, head turns left. Left arm reaches above your head. Exhale, return. Inhale, knees right, head left. Exhale, return. Inhale, last one. Exhale. Beautiful. Take a release, now bring the arms down. One more little rhythmic rock. Beautiful. We're going to rock and roll all the way up, creating a little bit of a balance here. Should feel really quite grounded and relaxed now. And if you wish to, might take just a couple of rock and rolls, rounding through the spine, and a little boat balance as you come up. It's okay if you touch down. That's it. There's a balance point, a sweet spot that you find in your shoulders and then on the tailbone. It just feels really nice in that moment. Effortless, effortless. I want you to see if you can find it. You may not get it each time. 2 more. 1 more. Beautiful. Good, let's come all the way over to hands and knees. Fingers spread wide. And again, we're going to cat-cow it, but in a somatic way, so really connected. Rather than big abrupt movements, let's inhale here. I want you to play and do your own exploration here. I'm exhaling and rounding through, tucking the tailbone, but there's a little bit more movement happening. So in your own time, have a little play with cat-cow, but in a somatic, playful way, meaning you can bring in other movements into it, what feels really good. Let that kind of unwind from the inside of your body. Intuit by feel. Close your eyes and really feel into your own body. Listening for those and feeling for those places of pandiculation that just want to kind of squeeze you in. Different movements of the spine as well. You know, we've got side bending as well. Your body be folded into those positions that feel amazing. Bring in child's pose if you wish, and tenting up onto your fingers. Keep that breath long and deep and fall into your lower back as well. Good, tucking the toes, leaning your hips way back, even rolling over into a bit of a squat here, folded squat. And again, play with the arms, kind of think spiral, open out, and kind of folding back in again. And coiling open. And different planes of movement through the ear, maybe different each time. Feeling the places in your body that want to open and the places in your body that want to squeeze in. Once you're ready, you can slide in and out of that. In and out of squat. Sliding forward. Even if you wish, starting to slowly lean the pelvis down. And recoiling back. Playing with that wave-like movement of your spine. Again, there's no right or wrong. If your body's calling you in a certain place longer, if you wanted to be in squat longer, stay there. If you need to be here, and allowing that pelvis to become heavy to the floor, stay there. Again, somatic play. Much more freedom in this. Love to be curious too, you know, what happens when I lean forward and tuck my head right under. I really feel that across, releasing across the tops of the shoulders. Get really curious. If your wrists are tired, lean back into child's pose, tent up onto those fingers and really claw that mat. Draw the hips back and deep breath into your lower spine. Beautiful. Let's slowly take our way all the way down to our belly. Hands are wide and your elbows are up. Forehead connects with the floor and press down with your hands, but only feel your body raise off the floor a little bit. And then you might like to slowly play with right hand pushes more, shifting your body weight to the left. Feel into the stretch across your shoulder. And then change sides, so have a little play here. If you want to do that now with your head down on the floor, on the rest forehead on the floor. You might even like to pause the push of the hand and just swim your shoulders. So creating a little swimming shoulders. You might want to bring your hands a little closer to your body, or maybe they'd feel better wide, but you want to kind of swim your shoulders like you're riding a bike with your shoulders, the pedals on a bike. And then once you've tried one way, try the other way. Feel the way your body kind of accommodates for the shape of your joint. Even let your head kind of roll, so you've got a lot of freedom and play within the interconnectivity. Beautiful. And then pause, be still with the rest of the body and just create another little tiny push. Just a little push with your hands down. Feel that transfer right through your body, through the fascia. Beautiful. Good. Release that. Bring the hands a little closer now to your body. Hug the upper arms in. Roll the shoulders back. Use your core and then rise yourself up to a slow bent arm cobra. Then exhale, lower down, fold your way down. And let's do that again. Roll the shoulders, core activated, peeling your way up, bent arm. Neck is released, beautiful. Lower down. Beautiful. Let's this time curl all the way up. All the way up, and take a moment to rest here in child's pose. And again, if you want to rest your wrist, do, and you can still sway if you feel like swaying. Or maybe by this time you want stillness. Give the wrists some rest. Beautiful. Let's rise up all fours, tucking those toes, and slowly lean your hips back. Lift your knees off just a little way, and then unpeel your way up into a downward facing dog, and then bend back through down to your knees, back to happy cat. Exhale, uncoil back up to downward facing dog. Inhale again, peeling back down to happy cat. Exhale, draw your hips back, lifting them up, straightening the legs at the last moment here. And then again, bending them, and lowering down. Exhale, let's rise, downward facing dog. And let's take your own little play now. Downward facing dog in a somatic way. Just exploring even side to side movement if that feels good for you. Releasing through the neck. Letting go tension from the back of your neck and jaw, front of your jaws. Practice maybe bending and then straightening the legs. It sends a little ripple through your spine, kind of takes you over to a plank. And then back. Might be some places that just call you to hold still. Then landing your knees down, again, let's take a moment to rest those wrists for a moment, turning the palms up perhaps, if that's relieving. And maybe from here, let's press the left palm down, but slide your right arm underneath your left, let your head rest to the floor. And just take a little wee bit of kind of movement and rocking here, just to ensure how it feels without creating any kink in the neck. Adjust the position of your left stabilizing hand accordingly. Be curious, what position will actually help me feel that beautiful release through my fascia? How can I explore these fascial lines, these multi-dimensional planes of fascia, by changing my movement slowly? And then slowly release, undo, and we'll take it to the other side. Again, adjust that right hand accordingly. Good, slowly rising up. Come up to all fours, spin the right foot like your kickstand out to the right, and swivel over to your right arm and right knee. Extend your left leg long, and again let's play with this position of your left arm in different spiral positions. Some unfolding, opening. Like to inhale like the sea anemone's opening up, and then folding down as we exhale, rounding back in. Inhale, opening. Exhale, folding in. And it's different plane each time. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Let's land back to the mat. Take a little child's pose, relieve your right knee. Good, we're not here for long. We still need to take some pressure off that knee. Now let's come up, flick the left foot out, swivel onto your left hand, make sure the hand's under the shoulder, extend your right leg out, and let's play. Play here. Beautiful. Swivel back around, tuck those toes, and rolling back to squat. Palms up if you wish. Take that play, exploration. Again, if you want to take some movement through the space. If that feels right, otherwise just stay and hang out here for a moment. And enjoy how good it feels in your body. Enjoy the feeling that's in your body right now. Enjoy your presence that's building, the embodiment you're feeling and becoming more aware of. And then let's push those heels down. So all the feet to face the front and unravel one vertebra at a time. All the way. And fold your arms up. And exhale. Walk into the front of your mat. Hands to the heart. Same thing, even though things that might be a little more linear, we'll play wherever you feel it to be appropriate. So let's inhale, rise those arms up, ground the feet down, feel this lengthening as well as grounding down. Then exhale here, let's fold down through the center. It's almost like this kind of folding release. And then unravel up, unravel, unravel, unravel. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Melting down. Inhale, rising back up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do a little bit of folded chair. Inhale. Exhale, sitting down to chair, and then the last moment, then fold forward. Inhale, sit deep in chair, unravel up by pushing those heels down to the floor. And exhale, bring that energy down to your heart. And again, inhale. Exhale. Last moment is a fold. Inhale. And exhale. Let's continue with flow. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, stepping it back, downward facing dog. You can keep your play going as well. Keep the flow happening if that feels right. Otherwise, follow those linear pathways. Your choice. And then when you're ready, bend the knees and then ripple over to plank. Waving strong body to high plank, or lower knees if you like. Exhale down. And inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, find downward facing dog. Or stay in cat-cow, or even child's if you need to rest. Keep that flow happening, feeling into it. Pulsing forward and back slowly if you wish. Kind of let yourself zone out a little bit. Try not to always try to overstretch. Just kind of feel into yourself a bit and soften more too as well. Mix and match it a bit. Beautiful. Lower the knees down, walking back to your squat. Folding the body through. Taking the opening with your hips. As well as feeling that lovely surrendered pressure and compression into your hip joints in this position. Beautiful. And then heels down, push down, spiral the feet to the front, unravel. And exhale, walking to the front. I'm going to do that again. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, stepping back, downward facing dog. Still keep the sway if you wish. Ripple over to plank. Ripple over. Exhale down. Inhale, rolling to cobra, pubic bone down. Exhale, rolling back, downward facing dog. Again, releasing your neck. Letting go the intensity and soften into this. feeling connected. And also with your breath. Beautiful. Lower those knees. Finding your squat. Having that little play. Pressing the feet down. Unravel your way up. Arms reach up. And exhale here. Walk into the front. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step your left foot back. Set up for warrior 2 feet. Push to stand. Let's first of all find that expression of warrior 2. Inhale here, gather the energy up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Now how can you kind of play here? Again, how can you explore different kind of movements with your arm and with your body? Just be mindful of your back. There's no kind of right or wrong, apart from being really mindful of your back. The movements don't have to be big, but you're just exploring these spiralic kind of movements through space, feeling through your whole body those lines of fascial pull. When you move the limbs, you're actually affecting your whole upper body. Your legs are quite strong, they're quite stable, they have you right now. Good. Back to Virabhadrasana 2. Let's take our left hand behind our back and then here, right arm, reverse warrior. Deep breath through those right ribs. And then exhale, let that arm come down. Then inhale, sweep it back up again. Exhale down, maybe in front of the body this time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale down. One more. Inhale. Good. Exhale here, coming over to side angle with the elbow on the right thigh. Inhale the left arm over your ear, but in a soft, playful way. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale again. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. From this position, swivel that back leg around and come into a lunge. Lower that back knee down and take a little bit of movement here, in and out of your lunge. Again, somatic play. Walk maybe both hands on the inside of that leg. Let's play with this lunge a little bit here. Moving in and out. If you do want to bring that foot back in and straddle more the right leg, that's okay too. If you need blocks, that's also wonderful. Beautiful. Okay, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Let's walk back, downward facing dog. Feel the mobility of your toes, come up to your toes and back down. Play here with those feet a little bit of feet spirals. Play almost like yoga for your feet, massaging your feet in different positions. Really be really curious just for your feet. When you're ready, let's shift our shoulders forward, come to plank, high or low you choose. And then exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, roll those shoulders, peeling up cobra. Exhale, draw the bottom back, finding downward facing dog. And if you need a little bit of stillness and softness in downward dog, just hang out here for a breath or two. And if you need to rest your wrists, maybe come down to child's pose. Good, lower the knees down. Come back into your squat. Folding through, rest those wrists. Feel the warmth and heat in your body. The connectivity, fluid flowing, energy flowing. Tapas burning through the old. Space creating for the new. When you're ready here now, heels down, unravel up. The deepest breath, and exhale, bring those hands down to your heart. Just take a moment to notice how you feel. Feel energy flowing in your hands and fingers. Let's do the second side now. Inhale. Exhale. Half left. Exhale, step your right foot back, set up for Virabhadrasana 2 and standing all the way up. Spine warrior 2. When you're ready, inhale, gather. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Keep your legs strong and let's explore the arms in different planes and movement now. Your legs are fairly still. Beautiful. Reverse warrior, right hand behind your back. Inhale here, left arm up. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale. Exhale. One more like that, inhale. Exhale, now take the left elbow to your thigh. Inhale the right arm. Explore different planes here too. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Spinning now, facing the front. Spin that right leg around, lower the knee down. And let's take a little bit of exploration here in our lunge. Beautiful. Tucking that back toe. Finding your way back, downward facing dog. Shifting the shoulders forward to high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, roll cobra. And exhale, let's rest. Take a child's pose rest. Let's take a little rising up now on your knees. Rising up here. Take the left hand behind you and peel your right arm up. Take it back in a circle if you wish, or back the way that you came. And exhale here, fold down. Draw your belly back. Inhale, rising again, left arm peeling up. And exhale down. If you don't want to bend too far down to your knees, stay up a little. Inhale, right arm. Exhale. Inhale, left arm. Exhale. Inhale, right arm. Exhale. And inhale, left arm. And exhale. Beautiful. Hands forward. Happy cat here. Exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Ground your right foot down, stretch your left foot behind you. Step left foot forward, warrior one, standing all the way up. Beautiful. Let's find that expression. Virabhadrasana 1. And then as we exhale, we'll go to fly. Warrior 3. Inhale back to warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, warrior 1. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, warrior 1. And exhale the arms down, straighten that front leg and step the back foot in. Let's take a pyramid. We might do a little flowing pyramid. So what we'll do is take your left hand behind your back, inhale your right arm up, tiny micro bend in the front leg, and exhale here, let's go down a little bit. And inhale up, and exhale, flow down a little bit more. Inhale up, and exhale, flow all the way down. Let's hold here. If you want to release that hand from behind your back, feel free to. Draw that left leg bone up into your socket a little more if you can. Bend that front leg, step back, downward dog. If you want to take a little bit of play movement here with that left leg, just have a little play, three-legged dog, scorpion if that feels right. Just kind of play with different directions with that leg movement. I like to take mine behind my leg, my right leg and bend my right knee, keep the foot off, but just play like that. Any position that feels nice. And then land the left leg, stretch the right leg back, and step the right foot forward for warrior one. Push the stand up, land and anchor your breath. When you're ready, Virabhadrasana 1, we're going to do that little flow. Find your drishti. Exhale, get ready, fly. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior three. Inhale, back to warrior one. Exhale, straighten the right leg and soften. Right hand behind your back. Inhale, left arm floats up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, forward, and let's hold now. Again, take your hands as they need to be. If you need a block, take a block. Softly, softly, find your way back, downward facing dog, and play with movement on his right leg. Beautiful, lower your knees to the floor now. Land all the way down to your belly. Take your left leg into a half froggy. And let's just hang out here for a breath or two for Sphinx. If you do need to support your head with a block, that's fine. Place a block under your forehead. Just helps induce a little bit of a back bend. That's what we're doing at the moment, a back bend. And a slight kind of opening of that SIJ joint of the left. Good. So let's lower down our Sphinx now, but keep the froggy. Keep the leg in froggy. And take your right arm out above you, out in front of you. So you're kind of lying on it as a pillow. Keep your left leg where it is in froggy. And bend your right leg, catching your right foot with your left hand if it's available to you. Release the tail now. Walk that left leg back in, try not to drag it. Walk it. Take a moment to rest on your belly. And now take your right leg into froggy and come back into Sphinx, and this time if you wish to take being pose in Sphinx, that is an option as well, or you can simply rest on your belly. Keep your froggy. Slide your left arm out now. Resting your body. And then bend your left foot. Catch it with your right hand. Beautiful. Release. Walk that right leg back in. Come to your belly. Take a moment here to rest. Hoping your body is already humming. Mine certainly is. And we're going to push our way up. If you have a bolster, you might like to use that just for a couple of minutes. Supported child's pose. So open your knees wide. Draw the bolster down. Rest your chest on the bolster. I'll encourage you to turn your head halfway through. We're not here for too long. Make the bolster a little higher if you need to. And then your head to the other cheek now. bolsters behind our back just for a minute. We won't be here long because I'd really like you to have a decent Shavasana as well. And if you want to go to Shavasana now, please do. Otherwise, take ourselves, lay back over the bolster and legs up in the air if you wish to stay here. But if you would like full candle pose, if you know that's in your practice and you know that your neck is okay with it, you have no reason not to do it, then feel free to enter into full candle. Make sure there's no height under your head. Lots of space behind your neck. And plow if you wish. Make sure you don't turn your head when you're in this position. Whenever you wish, down to a supported bridge. And let's set up now for Shavasana. So lift your hips, roll the bolster under your knees. Align your body. Home doing the video, please stay as long as you wish in Shavasana. I'm going to stop the video now.